Hey guys, this is Olivia. Today we're going to learn how to add integers on a number line. Last session we learned how to add integers using tiles. So in last session, plus numbers, which is positive integers, were represented with yellow tiles, right? And negative integers, which start with negative sign. In Korean, it's called 음수. And positive integers, they're called 양수. In last session, 음수 were represented as yellow tiles. But as you remember, we can't keep repeating drawing multiple tiles every time we have integer problems, right? So today we're going to learn how to add integers, not using tiles, but with number line. In Korean, number line is called 수직선. So let's think about this example right here. We can show the addition of a whole numbers on a number line. So for example, if say you want to do 4 plus 2, in that case, you can start from 0 and draw 2 arrows, which is plus 4, and then you go plus 2. And it will give us plus 6. Or what you can do is you start with number 4 because it's 4. You start from there, and then you're going to draw an arrow that represents plus 2. It will also give us plus 6. Let's think of it with an example. To add a positive integer, you need to move right. And on a number line, right side is always positive. And if you go to left side, if you go leftwards, it's always negative. 수직선에서는 오른쪽으로 갔을 때 양의 방향이라고 하고, 왼쪽으로 갔을 때 음의 방향이라고 합니다. So in this example, we need to add -2, -2, and +3. And there are two different options. First option is that you start from 0, 0에서 시작. So first we have -2, right? So in this case, you start from 0 and go to left side. You go to left side, right? And then starting from there, you go to positive side, which is +3. And in the conclusion, it'll give us +1. Another example is you start from this number. So you start from -2, and now you only have +3. You go 3 on a positive direction. And it's going to give us +1. You can pick either options. It's going to give us the same result anyways. Let's try this one. Adding two negative numbers. Two negative numbers, which means you have to go only towards negative direction, correct? So for example, you need to add -2 and -3. Then you can have two different options. First one, say you start from 0. Say this is 0. Then, let me just write down the numbers first. Start from 0. First, you go to left side. You draw an arrow to the left side that's 2 units long, right? And then starting from there, you draw another arrow that's 3 units long. Minus 2 and minus 3. And that's going to give us negative 5. What you can also do is you start from the first number. So in this case, you start, let's take this one. So you start from negative 2 and you draw an arrow that's 3 units long towards negative direction, which will give us negative 5. Great job. Can you solve practice problem number 1B? Okay, let's solve it together. So for the first option, we can start from 0, right? So say this is 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, negative 2. To solve this, we start from 0. We go to 1 unit towards negative direction. And then from there, we go to 3 unit long towards positive direction, which will give us 1, 2, 3 plus 2. Right? Or what we can also do is we start from the first number, which is negative 1 in this case. So let me draw another number line. Negative 1, negative 2. So you start from negative 1. And since you're at plus 3, you're going to draw an arrow that's 1, 2, 3 units long towards positive direction, right? And that's going to give us plus 2, the same number for the answer. Can you try solving F right here using both methods? While you're solving it, let me just draw a number line so that I can explain it. So the first option is you start from 0, right? So since the first number was plus 1, you're gonna draw an arrow that goes towards the positive direction. And then you're gonna draw an arrow that goes towards negative direction as much as 6 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after adding these two, it's gonna give us negative 5, right? Or you can also start from plus 1 right here and then draw an arrow that goes towards the negative direction, which also gives us negative 5. Great job. Just to remind you about the opposite integers are the same distance from 0, but they are on the opposite sides of 0 on the number line. For example, plus 1 and negative 1 are opposite integers because they are 1 unit away from 0, but towards the opposite direction. So if we add plus 1 and negative 1 together, it's going to give us 0. It doesn't matter if we change the order. if we add -1 with +1, it's also give us 0. Right? Okay. I'll leave you guys to finish the rest of the problems, and I'll see you guys in the next section. Great job today.